And this is the Magic Box, and this here is Monica. Say hi, Monica.
Hi.
You didn't say Monica. Okay, anyway, Monica is here and she's gonna help me with the comedy. Because you see, in magic, you not only learn, but you learn how to use skills. For example, public speaking, being creative, and also being interesting and providing people with entertainment. On the count of three, Monica, say, hi, Monica. Yes, sirree, that's what I'm talking about. You go, whoa. Well, what do you know? It's our dove. Monica is a young person like all of you who are watching TV. Everybody is young at heart. And you are curious about how things work. Well, on the count of three, Monica, say, hi, Monica. 1, 2, 3. Hi, Monica. The world works like this. The more you put into the world, the more you get out. You have to learn, you have to grow, and you have to expand in order to be on top of your world.
KIDGINEER. When I grow up, I'll be an engineer. I am a KIDGINEER. When I grow up, I'll be an engineer.
This is the Magic Box, and of course our first interview today is with the founder of the KIDGINEER'Ing program. We have Andrea Evans with us. How you doing, Andrea?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Andrea, what inspired you to create this program?
Well, after learning that by the time children reach 3rd grade, they lose their interest in math and science, I felt compelled to make a difference and start this program. So we started it 3 years ago as a after-school program, and here we are today as a 6-week Saturday program.
What has been your biggest challenge?
Well, the biggest challenge, to be honest, is sort of a good challenge, but it is a challenge because we don't have enough space to have all the kids. So it's really disappointing when we have to have 30 kids on the wait list, but then again, it's great that that many people are interested in the program.
Right. Where do you want this program to be in 5 years?
Oh, in 5 years, I can see it all over the country and even the world, because all kids need to learn more about STEM and needs to be enriched, and I think it will be a great program to take anywhere.
Right. And of course, finally, can you give us an example of what has been the outcome of your effort? Can you give us a success story?
I can. Now, because the kids are in elementary, it's kind of difficult to say what a true success story would be in terms of them going to college, because the program is pretty young. But we have inspired them, and a lot of kids have come into the program saying they wanted to be football players, and now we tell them they can do both. Now they have had some access to this program, and we know that now they're going to go into engineering. One of our volunteers actually said, and we learned this, that she had to apply for the engineering high school, and she learned a lot just from volunteering in KIDGINEER. So because of being a volunteer, she was able to get into this school, and we're very proud of those types of things.
Well, thank you, Andrea Evans, and we're going to go back to some more KIDGINEER'Ing.
Thank you. I want to welcome everybody to our KIDGINEER Robotics final class and program, and we want to thank you all for signing your kids up, and they've told us each week how much fun they've had in the class, and I know that we told them that after the class ended they could go and build robots, and they'll have to tell their parents to buy them some robot kits, and we really had a great time with them. This session we focused on building 5 robots, and all the kids teamed up in groups of 3, and they learned about how the robots worked. So what I want the kids to do is, they've been reviewing their notes, and these are the smartest KIDGINEER students that you'll ever meet. They know all about the motor. They know all about the motion sensor. They know all about the pulley, the worm gear, and they've been studying and reviewing their notes every week. So what we're going to do is do a demonstration of our robots. So each one of you are going to come up. If you like the alligator robot, tell us your name, how old you are, and tell me one thing about the alligator robot that you learned. So raise your hand if the alligator robot was your favorite robot. Okay, come line up. Line up on this side. Okay. Tell us your name and how old you are.
My name is Ron, and I'm 7 years old, and I like the alligator robot because I like how it snaps.
Okay. And let's see, he said he liked how the alligator robot snapped because all the kids kept trying to put their fingers in the alligator mouth, even though he told them not to, but they did it anyway. Let's see, everybody introduce yourselves. Go ahead.
I'm Sammy Francois, and I'm 5 years old. And I like about the crocodile because there's a crown gear at the back.
Okay. Why do we call that a crown gear? Do you remember?
Because it looks like a crown.
That's right. Do you know which way gears move? No, which way do gears move? Do you know, Amari? Speak up. Which way do they move? Do they move clockwise, counterclockwise, or do they move up and down?
Counterclockwise.
That's right. Is he right? Okay. Introduce yourself and tell us what you like. Speak up so they can hear you. He's 5. His name is Ryan. And he likes the way the alligator snaps. And can you point to something on the alligator? Do you know where the motor is? Do you know what the motor does? It moves the alligator. What's the motor connected to?
Axle.
It's connected to the axle. That's right. Let's see. Does anybody know what these are?
The pulleys.
Pulleys. That's right. And now we talked about the alligator snapping, right? What made the alligator know to snap?
When the people was inside, there was sensor.
Okay, don't break it.
Even
So, Amari, how does a motion sensor work?
when
Hold on, let Amari answer it. Okay, yeah, the motion sensor senses the motion. So what we did is our alligator has a motion sensor in his mouth, and when they put their finger in, or when the little man walked by, he knew to open his mouth. You want to show him?
Yeah.
Okay, stand on the side so everybody can see. Here's a little man.
Alright.
Okay, stand back. Now, when I start the program, what's making the robot work? What is it connected to?
The computer.
The computer. What is the computer called also?
His brain. The brain.
The brain, right. Tells the robot what to do, right? So first, let me make sure they're connected. Everybody get him a round of applause for knowing all of this. Okay, so now what we're going to do, I have to open his mouth a little bit so he can see. Okay, so first, nobody should be in front of it, right? Because we don't want it to see you. Let's see. Okay, there's a little man walking by.
Put it in his mouth. Put it in his mouth.
Want to try it again? Let somebody else do it. Okay, well, good job. Everybody get a round of applause.
One of the important things that we want you to notice is that the kids not only learn about robotics, but they learn the important vocabulary. So this was not a class where they just played with Legos. They actually learned the technology. They actually learned the terminology related to robotics. And I'm going to prove that to you. So I'm going to ask them some questions, and I'm just going to let them answer. KIDGINEER'S, are you ready to answer questions?
Yes.
I can't hear you.
Yes.
Oh, well, wait a minute. Maybe you need to sing the KIDGINEER'S song so that you can get your energy level together. Stand up. They don't know that you know the KIDGINEER'S song. Everybody ready? Stand up, stand up. 1, 2, ready, sing.
I am a KIDGINEER. When I grow up, I'll be an engineer. I am a KIDGINEER. When I grow up, I'll be an engineer.
Oh, good job. Okay, so it's very important, you see, that the KIDGINEER'S not only learn how to put the robot together, but they learn the different components of a robot so that they can expand their knowledge. We're going to look at the sleeping giant robot that they put together. Now, what happens if this particular robot is not connected to the computer? What's going to happen?
It's not going to move.
It's not going to move? Okay, so the robot is connected. And let's see, what is this right here? The sensor. So that means that something has to walk in front of it for this to work. So do we have anything to walk in front of it?
No, but...
Oh, we have the little man? Okay, we have the little man. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do, is I'm going to start the program, and then we're going to listen and just see what happens. So get back.
I can't really see.
Can you see now? So right now we have a sleeping giant robot. The robot doesn't sense anything because there's no movement in front of the motion sensor. Well, this came loose. But what happened was, as soon as the motion was detected by the motion sensor, the giant woke up and stopped snoring. So let's give him a hand for that. Okay, let's make sure you can identify your components. What is this? Okay, and show me the pulley. Okay, and show me the gear. No, right here. Okay, they're getting it correct. Show me the motor. Okay, thank you. Okay, y'all have a seat. Thank you very much.
First week we started with the kicking robot. Who remembers what we did with the kick? Who can tell us about the kicker robot? Olivia.
The robot had 2 legs and then had a sensor on it, and when you put the ball in front of the sensor, the robot would kick.
Okay. What kind of sensor was connected? Who remembers? Yeah. The motion sensor, that's right. Do you know what the motion sensor does? Hey, did you all hear? She's right. When something gets in front of the motion sensor, the robot knows to move, right? So who remembers rolling the ball? Who did it? Everybody? Some of you didn't. When you rolled the ball, the robot, you missed the kick, right? Why did that happen? Raise your hand. How did that happen?
Because the roll was a little bit off.
Because what?
The roll was a little bit off, and it didn't motion through the sensor.
Right, because you have to it's kind of like playing kickball, right? Sometimes you try to kick the ball, and you may sense it with your eyes and kind of listen, and maybe use your ears for your teammates to say kick it, right? But even when they tell you to kick it, sometimes you may miss it, right? So let's see, we're going to talk about the kicking robot. Who wants to show off the kicker robot?
I'm Olivia Booth. I'm in 4th grade, and I'm 9 years old. My name is Gabrielle, and I'm in kindergarten, and I'm in 5. My name is Damon, and I'm in 2nd grade, and I'm 7.
Okay. So let's see, Gabby, you talked about the motion sensor. Point to the motion sensor. Is she right? Where's the motion sensor that knows where the ball is? Let's see, would it be behind the leg? Does that make sense to put the motion sensor back here? No. Let's see, the motion sensor, do you know where it is, Olivia? Right. Because remember, Gabby, we have to roll our ball in front of the sensor, right? And that's what's going to tell the robot to kick. Let's see, who knows where the motor is? Yeah, right. And the motor is connected to what? Right. Now, how does the motor move? Does it move up and down? Does it spin?
Sideways.
It moves sideways?
Clockwise and counterclockwise.
Okay, yeah, it spins around. And let's see, this is the leg that's going to kick. We need a ball. Okay. So, let's see. I'll let you go first and try to roll the ball. Go in front of it. So first so when I start the program, the little leg is going to be waiting for something to walk in front of the sensor or roll in front of the sensor. So now I'm going to start it. Let's see what's going to happen. Okay, it's waiting for the ball to come. Oh, you missed it. Okay. Let's see, Gabby, you want to try? Okay, try again. Okay, Olivia, can you do it? Let's see, wait a minute. Okay, go. Oh, good job. Okay, everybody give them a round of applause. Start thinking about the drumming monkey. You're up next. So everybody turn around and say your name and how old you are.
My name is Renan. I'm in 2nd grade and I'm 7 years old. My name is Dominic. I'm in 2nd grade and I'm 7 years old. My name is Jacqueline. I'm in 4th grade and I'm 10 years old. My name is Vanessa. I'm 8 and I'm in 3rd grade. My name is Lauren and I'm 7 years old and I'm in 1st grade.
Why did you like this goalie robot?
I like this goalie robot because when it moved, it tried to stop the ball.
Right, now, raise your hand in the class if you were able to get the ball through the goalie. These were the most KIDGINEER students that did it. Because our other class, we only had one person that got the ball through the goalie. So, tell us, Dominic, what was your strategy? How did you get the ball through the goalie? What did you think about?
When it was over farther back in the middle, I shot it. I threw the ball.
Okay, anybody else have a different strategy? What'd you do? Who knows where the motor is? Do you know where's the motor? Okay. And anything else on here you all see? Anybody see anything else? Lauren, what do you see? The motor, we talked about the motor. Anybody see anything else? We talked about the pulley. Okay, the motion sensor. Who can tell us again what the motion sensor does? We had a lot of motion sensors in our...
It sees movement and
Okay, right. When it sees something come in front of it, it knows to move. So let's start the program and see what's going to happen. Okay, good job. Wait, they're all making it through. Stand up in the front. They blocked it. Okay, move down. So move on this side so more can help. Wow. Oh, this is too easy for them. Okay, well, the last person to go get it broke. All right, everybody give them a round of applause. Now we have one more robot to talk about, and then we have a special presentation. Okay. So this is the drumming monkey. While I'm plugging it in, Namisa, start introducing yourself and saying how old you are.
is Lisa. I'm in 4th grade and I'm 10 years old. I'm Julian and I am 5 and I am in kindergarten. My name is Sterling. I'm 7 and I'm in 2nd grade.
Okay, so who can tell me something about the drumming monkey? What did you like about it, Sterling? Speak up so we can hear you.
I liked how it drummed.
Okay, what did you like about it?
I like it I don't know.
Just everything. Okay. What did you like? It was funny to you? Okay, well, now this one has something different in it that we talked about. Who studied their notes? Let's see who did their homework. What is this called? We haven't talked about this yet. Amy, you want to come up and help me?
It's called a camera.
It's called a cam. He's right. So this has a couple of cams on the side. Do you remember? How does it work?
It makes the like whatever's attached on top of it, it makes it go up and down.
That's right. So that's what made our monkey's arms move up and down. Remember? See how it's connected to the arms? What is this? The motor. That's right. See anything else in here we can talk about? Oh, what are those in the front that's gonna move? What is that called? What's that called? It has teeth. Anybody can help them? Evelyn?
Gears.
The gears, right. They have teeth, right? Okay, so this robot was a little different because when we hit play, it's going to move, right? The motor's going to move, but we had to push buttons on the keyboard. So everybody gets to come over and push a button and see what's going to happen. Okay, so you push A, Julian. Push A. Okay. Push B. Push C. Okay, that's it about the drumming monkey. All the kids took turns building these robots, and we're just so proud of them. So everybody give the kids another round of applause. We have a guest here who's the host of the TV show that can tell you a little bit more about it. Mr. John Carrington, come up and introduce yourself.
All right, thank you. Give yourselves a big hand. My goodness. I'm impressed. Engineering. What's a gear? What is a gear? Good answer. My goodness. You know, you have to think about things like gears. You turn one a certain direction and it goes opposite direction the other way. That's being bright, and it's all right to be bright. Everybody say it's all right to be bright. It's all right to be bright. This is all yours. You press that little button right there to turn that off. Press it again to turn it on. That's called electrical engineering, electronics, okay? That is all yours for being bright, okay? I'm John Carrington, the host of The Magic Box and Children's Corner, 2 TV shows that are on public access television. Our goal is to encourage children to be bright. My goodness, in Egypt, that's in Africa, we built pyramids. That's engineering. Engineering, give yourself a big hand there, yes! It's all right to be bright. Everybody say it's all right to be bright.
It's all right to be bright.
I'm holding in my hand an object made out of plastic, metal, and glass. The parts by themselves are worthless. But when they're put together, they suddenly become a toy in the hands of a child. When the lights go out and there's a flood or a heavy snowstorm, this same object becomes an emergency tool for an adult. In the hands of an automobile mechanic, this becomes a way to look at a brake lining and find out what's wrong and repair that brake lining. It's a bright light that consists of plastic, metal, and glass. I'm going to give this bright light to your daughter because she is a bright light. She was our first KIDGINEER. That's all yours. Once you turn it off, just turn it on. That's all yours. Everybody say it's all right to be bright.
It's all right to be right.
I wrote a book entitled Calculator Magic Made Easy. One of the subjects I had trouble with was math. What happened was that nobody ever associated the word fun with the word math. And so as a result, I got the wrong impression. I made my best grade in math when I was in graduate school, but that's another story. The point is that math is fun. Everybody say math is fun.
Math is fun.
And I'm going to give Andrea a copy of my new book, Calculator Magic Made Easy. I want you to have this book. This is all yours. As a professional magician for 35 years, I've been stumbling across these magic tricks you can do with a pocket calculator. It turns a very inexpensive calculator into a game toy. And like I tell everybody, if you spend enough time in a barber shop, you'll get a haircut. If you spend enough time playing with subtraction, addition, multiplication, and what that other one anyway, you'll get math. And so this is the book, Calculator Magic Made Easy. I'm going to give a copy to the lady with the PhD because you're smarter than me. Okay, there you go. But I'm just impressed with what you're learning. And Loretto's captured this moment. And hopefully we can show this all over Anne Arundel County, Calvert County, all over the state of Maryland, and maybe around America, to show people that there are ways that I'm a KIDGINEER, and when I grow up, I'm going to be an engineer. I like that song. That song has a beat to it. Anyway, that song might become a hit, and you might go platinum. Okay, anyway. The point is that we capture these moments and we put them on public access television. They also do tragic acts, magic acts for children to encourage them to learn to read, read to learn, and mathematics is fun. So here's some of my cards. If somebody else would like them, I have some here and I have some over here. And I just want to thank you. And Loretto, let's give Loretto and Lou. Loretto and Lou. The Magic Box and Children's Corner. I want to thank you again for your time and congratulations to everybody. Everybody say, it's all right to be bright.
It's all right to be bright.
Stick a fork in me. I'm done. The Elephant. Barbara the Elephant. And that's a whole series of books that you can read. Barbara the Elephant, of course, goes back to the fact that the elephants were a tribe and they lived in Africa and they wanted to have a kingdom that would be helpful and make everybody's life a little better. So Baba and his whole series of books about him and his family living in Africa would be a good series of books. There's also Horton Finds a Who, and that's by Dr. Seuss. And it's a silly dilly book, but Horton is a wonderful character, and again, it's an elephant featured in a book. So look for the books that you are interested in and read all you can, and you can learn how to become a better reader just by reading on your own. Don't wait for the teacher to tell you. Go to the library, borrow the books that interest you, and then you can learn to read by reading subjects that you enjoy. Thank you, Miss Evans, for being a part of the Magic Box, and I'm just impressed with the KIDGINEER program.
Well, thanks for having us, and we hope to see you soon and come back.
All right, well, we'll be back next week with some more Magic Box. Until then, bye-bye. Hey, this is the Magic Box where you are learning how to make friends and influence people by making them smile. That's right. The best way to make friends is to help people to enjoy life. If you're a part of those enjoyable moments that they have in their life, then chances are they're going to smile whenever they see you. Remember, stay positive, keep a smile on your face, treat your friends the best, and you'll have the best of friends.